show, but before we do, we're gonna do a little talking about the Hyde Park with Kevin Fitzpatrick. So from what I understand, you've explored the Hyde Park neighborhood.
I've been there a lot, and actually I just got this really cool hat that is from the Fly Store that was just up on the TV a few minutes ago, and it's probably my favorite hat that I own, and you could get it at the Fly Store.
Okay. Tell me more about your experiences in Hyde Park and what all you've done while you were there.
Well, basically, I've seen the whole city, and what I like most about it is like the streets. They have paintings of a whole bunch of different things everywhere about like the history, and they have art of like just random artists will paint on the murals and make some portraits or something like that.
So you really appreciate the art in Hyde Park.
Yeah, the art is definitely the best thing, and like we really focus on art, and like there's the art center and the Renaissance Society, and the art center was really cool. It was like very abstract and
what type
modern.
of art did you see while you were there?
We saw, the art center had a lot more paintings, and the Renaissance Society had, like abstract statues that you couldn't really like define in words, which was kind of the point of the Renaissance Society. It kind of made you think more.
Mm-hmm.
And but the art center was, paintings and crafts and stuff like that. It was more hands-on things, as the Renaissance Society was like professional by like, paintings and other works of art by professionals.
Do you live in Hyde Park?
I do not, but after being there for such a long time, I'd consider it. It was a very cool place to be.
That's interesting. So Hyde Park is your next place to go.
Yeah.
And so if we go to Hyde Park, what should we check out?
Definitely check out the Thai restaurants that are on 55th Street. Those are really good. The Fly Store, which is my favorite store at Hyde Park. And, we're good. And the University of Chicago is really cool. If you're into Harry Potter, it looks just like Hogwarts.
Okay, well, we'll check all those places out. Some of Hyde Park's finest places to visit, and the people who contribute to the culture and diversity of the neighborhood. I'd like to give a special thanks to the Renaissance Society, the Hyde Park Art Center, and the Calypso Cafe, and the Fly Store for all their help, not to mention the whole Hyde Park community for contributing to the atmosphere that's so unique and makes Hyde Park one of a kind. So the next time you're in town, why don't you take a trip out to Hyde Park and absorb everything that Hyde Park has to offer? I can guarantee you'll be glad you did it. I'm Gary Morton, and this has been the Hyde Park edition of Frequency TV's Hoods.